Hello, Gumtown, and today we're here with attorney Chuck James with the Serious Injury Law Group. How you doing today, Chuck?
Doing good, Jamal. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Now tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the Serious Injury Law Group.
Yeah, I'm Chuck James. I'm one of the partners here at the Serious Injury Law Group. We're a law firm dedicated exclusively to representing those who've been injured through no fault of their own. We primarily handle car wrecks, tractor trailer, commercial vehicle type accidents. We also handle premises liability and medical malpractice cases.
Mm-hmm.
We're located here in Montgomery at 418 Scott Street, which is downtown, and we're right next to the Scott Street Deli.
Okay. So you all specialize in personal injury law. What are some of the things that the community should know about personal injury law, like what it is and what does it take to be eligible to file a personal injury claim?
Sure. Well, personal injury occurs, for instance, when someone is rear-ended by another vehicle. It's typically not your fault or the other party's negligence is what caused the accident. And by negligence, I mean they were careless. They were
Mm-hmm.
texting and driving. They were just not paying attention to the roadway. They may have been dancing to the music on the radio in their car.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result of that, you get injured, and your injuries are approximately caused by their negligence. Then you're entitled to financial compensation for those injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, under Alabama law, you've got 2 years to bring forth a claim for personal injuries under negligence. And you can, I would suggest that you, number one, if you're involved in an accident or if you're injured in any kind of way, the most important thing is to seek medical treatment. And you
Mm-hmm.
seek that medical treatment as soon as it's possible. After seeking the medical treatment and your condition is stabilized, then I would suggest consulting an attorney. There are multiple things that you should look for when consulting or choosing an attorney, but
Mm-hmm.
one thing that I think is very important is doctors. I mean, lawyers are kind of like doctors. We each have our specialty in terms of areas of practice. For instance, I'm not a bankruptcy or divorce attorney. So whatever lawyer you consult with, ask him or her what their specialty is.
Mm-hmm.
Have they handled personal injury cases before? Have they handled a big 18-wheeler trucking case before? If so, what were the results? What was the outcome? Do they settle most of their cases or do they take them to trial? Um, I would also ask that lawyer, are you going to be the lawyer or the individual directly responsible for my case?
Mm-hmm.
Most times, particularly if you look at these TV lawyers or lawyers who advertise very heavily, you'll never ever get to meet that person
Oh, wow.
at any point throughout your case. So I think it's with us here at the Serious Injury Law Group, we make it a point that we make it a point to be accessible to our clients, and we're hands-on
Mm-hmm.
throughout the process from the moment that you come in and consult with us about your particular case to hopefully that moment when we're putting that settlement check in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
We're intimately involved through every step of your case.
That's good. That's good. Now, I'm sure you deal with a lot of clients. Now, what are some of the common myths or some of the common misperceptions that some people may have about filing claims that you hear?
One that I hear quite a bit is people are scared to file a claim or to go after someone. I've heard for political reasons, for
Mm.
religious reasons, or sometimes they think that it'll make their own insurance go up if they
Mm-hmm.
file a claim. And I just don't think that that's necessarily true. Now, each case is different, and the facts are different in each and every case. So, there may be an instance where your insurance may come, it may your deductible or your overall policy may increase as a result of the type of claim that you file. But generally, you've got insurance. You work hard to put it in place, whether it's health insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I encourage my clients, if you're injured, utilize your health insurance, whether it's Blue Cross, Medicare, Medicaid, TRICARE. Utilize your insurance in order to seek medical treatment, or whether it's your car insurance. Under Alabama law, we have something called uninsured or underinsured motorists, and if the
Mm.
person that hits you doesn't have enough coverage, if they don't have coverage at all or enough coverage to cover your injuries to your property or your person, then you can that triggers the uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage, with your particular policy of insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Many people are sometimes scared to use that, but you work hard each day, and it's a struggle every month to send those premiums in to that insurance company. So if you're working hard to have this coverage and to put it in place and to keep it in place, why not use it?
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Now, in regards to an accident, a lot of times when people get into accidents, they panic and they don't know what to do. Now, what are some of the do's and don'ts about getting into an accident? What should you do and what should you not do?
One thing that you should never do is never take someone's word that, hey, man, just take down my information and I'll cut you a check. Take your car around the corner and get it repaired, and I'll pay your medical bills too. Never take someone for their word that that's what they're going to do, because in all likelihood, it's not going to happen. The second thing is always call the police, despite what the other party tells you. Always call the police, because that way you got everything documented. You got not only the accident itself documented, but you got that other driver's information documented. Their name, their address, whether or not they got a valid driver's license, whether or not they got a valid policy of insurance in place to cover you. Because even though it may seem like you weren't injured at the scene of the accident, a day, 2 days, a week later, you never know what's going to happen. That pain in your neck or that pain in your lower back doesn't go away. In fact, it gets worse, and you have to seek medical treatment. And you may find out that you got a ruptured disc or some kind of contusion somewhere on your body or internally that without having that other driver's information, you're going to be responsible for it, and your insurance is going to be the one that's going to have to pay for it. So always call the police. Never take the other party's word that they've got insurance or they've got a good license or that they're going to take care of you and your injuries. And the third thing that I recommend to people is, consult with an attorney. As I stated before, talk to a lawyer, and a lawyer who specializes in these types of cases, these injury cases, these car wrecks. Because that type of lawyer is going to know what to do and is going to know how to kind of point you in the right direction as it relates to getting your vehicle repaired and getting the proper medical treatment, as well as putting pressure on the insurance company to pay you, compensate you for all that you've been through, whether it's time off from work, whether it's medical bills, whether it's surgeries, physical therapy, diminished capacity. You used to be able to play tennis or basketball, but you can't do it anymore. Or you used to be able to work out every day, but you can't do it anymore. You deserve to be compensated for that.
Right. That's some great information. Our next question: in what ways can you bring awareness to the community about personal injury law?
Well, that's an excellent question. What we try to do here at the Serious Injury Law Group is we try to bring awareness to the public just by trying to be good, responsible corporate citizens here in Montgomery. In all the areas that we serve, we're very active within the community doing charitable or civic work. We also donate to a lot of different causes. We speak to young people about staying in school and trying to stay on the right path. And when young people have an interest in pursuing the law, we try to give them helpful advice that they can utilize to hopefully further themselves. So that one day they can be sitting here giving an interview to Gumptown Magazine about their law practice or their legal careers.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, Chuck, is there any final remarks you would like to share with Gumptown today?
Sure. I'd like everyone to know that if they want to reach us, we're here downtown at 418 Scott Street. Additionally, we got a website, which is www.seriouslawyers.com. And we also have a toll-free number that we can be reached at, 855-SERIOUS. That's 855-SERIOUS. And we can be reached 24/7. And whenever you come into our office for a personal injury consultation, it's always free of charge.
That's great. That's great. Now, there you have it, Gumptown Magazine. We're with Chuck James with the Serious Injury Law Group. You tune in to Gumptown TV. Stay connected.
Thank you.